Hello, collective. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is This and That Tarot, back with another general reading. This reading is going to be for Aries. So, Sun, Moon, Rising. You could be cross watching for Aries. This could be low vibrational, high vibrational Aries. All right. The entire reading, Aries may not resonate with you. There are other Aries readings. So, if this one doesn't, maybe some of the others do. Okay. This could be past, present, or future energy. This could be clarity or validation for others. All right. Make sure you're doing your energy clearing. Make sure you're doing your spiritual baths, keeping your vibration high, especially with this new moon. Only entertain the things that serve your higher good, okay? Things that make you happy. This is that time of manifestation, all right? First card out, Aries. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. You got the Tower, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. You got the Three of Wands. For some of you, you could be working on whatever seeds you planted. It could be you tending to your garden when it comes to this Seven of Pentacles. Or this is what, you've been up to for the longest, like in the duration of time up until now. You got the Tower and you got the Page of Wands in reverse. So you got fire out here. Somebody could have earth in a chart or earth placements. I don't know if this is you, Aries, or someone in your energy, but it's given like someone being reckless, very careless, very immature when it comes to them possibly trying to avoid a tower or some type of drastic change. Because it's given like somebody trying to avoid like some type of spiritual influence. I don't know if it's, somebody sticking to some way of being, thinking that it'll keep the peace or that it'll, because the Three of Wands is like whatever the hidden factor is in this situation. Like there's a decision being made. There's planning, there's traveling. Just someone, going after whatever it is that they feel like, is worth the risk, especially if somebody's moving forward, to new opportunities when it comes to some type of advancement, like finding a direction. What's that Tower about? Messages for Aries. Ten of Swords is the ending of something closing out, or this is, a cycle closing out for somebody, or this is like someone feeling some type of bittersweet ending to something. You got air out here. Yeah, some ending of a cycle or a time. especially if it has something to do with like some type of bittersweet ending, like I said, like some type of betrayal or just like something that may have been like a burden, like deep wounds came from something, several things, okay? But with the tower out here and the Ten of Swords is giving like something coming in after something ended, like some big changes. But I feel like it's necessary. Yeah, it's like some intense, sudden change, like a loss. What's the tower with the Ten of Swords? Messages for Aries. What's the tower with the Ten of Swords? Clarify the tower with the Ten of Swords. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse and Happiness Hater right here. You give it money at the bottom of the deck in reverse. With this Happiness Hater and with this, what I'm looking at on the bottom of the deck with the money given and the photo proof, or somebody like caught in the act or evidence saved, truth in the plain sight. Like this, I don't know if this is a lover situation because the way somebody looking at somebody in the distance on this card, like booed up with somebody else, is giving like this is somebody that I don't know if you were giving money to this person or they were giving money to you or something like that, but it's giving like somebody feeling some type of way that they got caught. Like you saw something going on with somebody, you may not have told them, but you let it go. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is just for Aries. Could have been dealing with an air sign, a vibration air sign. What's this Eight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, moving in silence. And you got the Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right. So whoever this is, like I said, it could be a loved one, it could be a lover, but it's somebody whose heart chakra is definitely not activated. It's not open, but it's giving somebody that's very imbalanced. They may have trust issues. When it comes to you, I feel like it has nothing to do with you, but somebody may be dealing with trust issues. Okay, as far as them being um happy with where they are or who they with. Yeah, because you got lovers at the bottom of the deck in reverse and enforcer. It could have been like somebody that was very pushy, didn't respect your boundaries in the past. They could have, been pushing your boundaries, trying to get you to let your guard down with them or let them they've been more it's like somebody wanting to get away with something that you may not let other people get away with. They want to do it. Getting what they want by any means. Okay. This is somebody that like to have something they way. They like that. And I feel like that may have been an issue, when it came to danger of some type of broken marriage or something, or some type of connection ending, or something just like going sour. Especially if somebody was like holding their tongue in situations, like trying to keep the peace, or like just holding on, but it's like somebody just kept doing something, like kept, giving somebody the benefit of the damn doubt package, probably should happen. Because it's giving somebody like getting out of their head, just releasing whatever worry or doubt, some type of communication or some type of yeah, because whoever this is somebody you may not be in communication with. especially somebody like letting go of like whatever they been in their head about. Like if somebody was in their head making assumptions and things like that, like having a lot of self doubt, self limiting beliefs or whatever. But it's giving somebody possibly like having it though, or they did in the past, which caused a lot of trust issues to come up. I don't know if somebody had like trust issues as triggers, like from past connections, but they moving in silence. Clarify moving in silence. Why are they moving in silence with the Eight of Swords in reverse? You got the Star in reverse. Whoever this is with the Seven of Pentacles, somebody's like watching, spying. Could be an Earth sign. Don't have to be, but it's giving like somebody like in a lot of despair. Okay, and they doing things like on the low, like focusing all on the negative things, or they were. Well, this is something that somebody is moving. Hold on, y'all. All right, but it's given with this star reverse with moving in silence. This is somebody that possibly is somebody that's very disloyal. Okay, it's like somebody wanting to come find something out. Okay. Especially like if they are not in communication with you and they have no way of like knowing what's going on with you or who you with or who you move, what I'm saying, how you having fun, who you having fun with. Because with this happiness hater, this is somebody that is watching. They watching. Okay, they watching you with somebody else, or they could have been like a past stalker or some shit like that, or they turn stalker. Okay, may not have dealt with this person, but it may have been like from a distance. I haven't got the world, but it's definitely giving like somebody in a lot of despair, but they come with some type of disloyalty though for them to move the way they're moving. Yeah, clarify this happiness hater. Messages for Aries. Clarify this happiness hater. Especially if this was somebody that thought, being promiscuous, like being adventurous, like, what I'm saying, like just sowing their wild oats and shit. I don't know, child. Clarify this happiness hater. We're gonna clarify that Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. What's that happiness hater? Clarify happiness hater. This is for Aries. What's going on with this happiness hater? This is for Aries. Yeah, you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse with a haunted at the bottom of the deck with the strength. Somebody is haunted by whatever this is that it's like somebody looking at you or reminiscing on times they were with you or some shit like that. And like imagining what somebody else, you with now could be experiencing or like uh experiencing that they didn't get to, or seeing sides of you that they didn't get a chance to see because of who they were or how they were towards you with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This was somebody that was a taker. They was just, basically somebody possibly, more interested in what they could get, like taking more than they actually deserve, trying to force it, or being somebody that's very abusive of your generosity, somebody that takes you for granted. Okay, could be an earth sign, don't have to be. You could be this could have earth placements, but it's given like somebody that is like a fate giver. You know what I'm saying? If this is somebody that would give to you or try to give you some type of equal give and take, it was something they really didn't want to do. It's like they gave a little bit to get more out of you. They would give you a little, give you just enough to get them more. You know what I'm saying? Or to start giving to them. So this is somebody very This is somebody that's very selfish. Okay, selfishness. This is somebody that will, keep what they have and take what you got to give to. Okay, whoever this happiness hate is, this is somebody that will eat up some compliments. They'll eat up, some attention. If this is an attention whore, okay, but they bask in it. If it's something that they feel like they can benefit from, they yeah. But this is somebody that will definitely take advantage of you, take you for granted. Clarify this page of wands in reverse. You got the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could want to come in with this page of wands in reverse. Somebody could want to come in, with following their heart after not cooperating with you or not, being a team player. They was a player, but just not a team player. Okay. Um, but this is somebody that's also easily tricked too. Like if this is, yeah. Aries Leo said, like it's somebody that's easily influenced, easily tricked, like it's easily very impulsive. Like this is somebody, or even you, like it's somebody that will, do something out of a fit of rage and out of impulse, very impulsive. Like the minute you piss them off, boom, they own it. You know what I'm saying? They acting out, they doing this, they doing that, they said this, said that for the move mountains and even some more shit. Okay, very hasty. But somebody want to come in, following their dreams, possibly, with some type of invitation somewhere, especially at a time where they may not have been, um, you may not even accept this invitation with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, because it's giving, somebody not collaborating, you know what I'm saying? That lack of commitment, especially if this was what they were not willing to give. Like if somebody was not willing to, be all in, you know what I'm saying, and be equal with you, like on that equal yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's for Aries. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Like this is some type of emotional awakening that somebody going through when it comes to them possibly like experiencing feelings that they didn't have before, or some that they, possibly were suppressing, like trying to hold in, or wasn't very productive in how to express it, or some shit like that. Because this is also giving like personal growth as well. Somebody could have water in it, so it could be a water sign that's coming in like with some type of passion, very charming, like following their heart. But it could be with somebody that possibly, was not, because you got rejected at the bottom of the deck in reverse and kissing ass. In reverse as well. Like somebody, I'm telling you, somebody gonna come in and they like somebody want to bend over backwards, or somebody did this to make up for like how they were towards you. It's like somebody experiencing what you going through. I don't know if they experience it with somebody else, but it's like somebody having deja vu. I ain't gonna say deja vu, but they having some type of regret, especially like when they having to look in the mirror at themselves, like somebody's looking, because the way this happiness hater is looking, it's like somebody looking at somebody, enjoying life, or somebody else loving on a person. It's like, damn, man, they used to be me. They used to be me. Give me some more on this happiness hater with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Five of Cups came out and ain't waste no time coming out either. Could be a water sign, but yeah, they in a lot of grief. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a lot of grief, a lot of despair. Over this loss. Especially if they've been like this with other people. Yeah, yeah. Especially when it comes to that fake smiles and shit like that. Like somebody realizing, you ain't somebody that they can just do any kind of way. I feel like, or just come back like it's all good, like nothing happened. And this could have been somebody that, will say hi and shit like that, but on the inside they hate your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a two-faced kind of energy. And I feel like somebody don't like the fact that they, being looked at like that, or that's how they coming off. What's the actions to take in this situation for Aries? Because you got the Three of Wands out here, so there's a decision being made. There's some planning, some travel. What's the actions to take? What actions do they need to take in this situation? Child, that's too many. What actions need the Aries need to take in this situation? What's the action that needs to be taken? I don't know. It's possibly like take something slow. Because you got no facts at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So, especially, yeah, because you got Stalker right behind it. You got Stalker right behind it. I can't even make it up. You got no facts, and you got Stalker in reverse. So, whoever this is, there's somebody that, you possibly have to take things slow with, or this is, okay, some chaotic, action, like energy. Mm. Give me some more on these actions that Aries need to take in this situation. What's the actions they need to take in this situation? What the Eight of Wands in reverse? What actions they need to take? Messages for Aries. What actions do they need to take in this situation? What's the action that needs to be taken? Something could have been moving like at a slow pace when it came to somebody being very indecisive. Um, Aries, your energy with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. It's like somebody, possibly, is afraid of the unknown or was. because you got the Three of Wands out here as well. Okay, Aries, your energy, but yeah, that's one of the hidden, things that factor into this is, you making a decision when it comes to you trusting your foresight moving forward. You got the Three of Pentacles that came out in, the Three of Cups that came out in reverse, with running in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like somebody realizing, how um the betrayal of some type of deception or something was like an issue, especially if it was like a friend group or something like that, or just people that they were partying with or something like that, celebrating with and shit like that. Like this could be people that they realizing, was only like somebody was only groupies. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was just really there for the entertainment. They wasn't really there to support or like be genuine in a situation. Like this could have been somebody was partying with, having, going out with, clubbing with and shit like that. But you got running in reverse. Like this person, could have stopped. They could be antisocial. It could have been somebody used to go to the gym and shit like that. They don't do that anymore. All right. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. All right. So it's giving somebody that missed a lot of opportunities, especially chances, because of them lacking that foresight, not trusting what they mind's eye was showing them, especially if they were like second guessing themselves or like, um, or this is you, because it's giving like somebody, with this Two of Wands in reverse, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, now the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's all talking about, foresight, like decision making. But this is also, somebody very insecure, when it comes to them being very stingy, okay, with their energy, their time, what they was given to. Like somebody could have just been, too busy, like focused on themselves, and what they were doing, and like neglecting, somebody else. And it's like somebody else was like trying to figure out a way to get something out of the situation. And I don't know, how some people will do something, or kids will do something very rebellious to get your attention because they feel like you're so focused on work, you're always busy. They don't think you're gonna realize what they doing. They doing, doing very manipulative shit. And it's like, damn, they don't even realize, I'm dogging it. They don't even realize I'm this or that. It's giving that. Mm. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse clarified by this Five of Swords. So like somebody realizing how something was very deceptive, especially when it comes to somebody being um met with some type of conflict or battles. It could be arguments and stuff going on. Um, when it comes to somebody feeling like they in some uh wave of like hostility or intimidation, like it could be some fights going on, things, being said back and forth between people that may have, been friends and or associates of another person or something like that. And it's like somebody blaming them, like saying, like, I should have stopped fucking with y'all because y'all this, y'all that, and it's like a lot of violence. It could be, like I said, a lot of aggression, some hostility, some defeat that somebody is experiencing, out of the group of people they may have been entertaining or like hanging out with and shit. Or this is what that caused between you and them. Okay? Why is running in reverse? Mr. Aries, why is running in reverse? Clarify running in reverse. Why is running in reverse? This is for Aries. Yeah, you got the King of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. Yeah. Somebody tired of running with the two of swords in reverse. Like, yeah, it's giving like somebody looking at how they've been somebody was problematic, okay? But like I said, got a bad temper, could be any fire sign, could have been dealing with a Scorpio as well, could be any water sign, all right? They could be a Scorpio. But it's giving like somebody, being very impulsive, very domineering, okay? And it's like somebody realizing, how they need to make a choice, they need to make a decision and stop, being so hesitant, you know what I'm saying? Or um being indecisive, especially when it comes to some type of emotional detachment, especially if somebody feels like, you don't care or something like that anymore. Yeah, you got the two of cups at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of wands. And even if somebody feel like it's a struggle to get back with you or something like that, or get through to you, or something that's gonna be like a lot of responsibility on them. Like it's like somebody saying, I know when I come back I'm gonna have to work twice as hard to like win somebody back. Hell yeah. Because right behind that 10 of wands is the page of swords with definition abuser behind that in reverse. If like somebody was manipulating, they power, the way you felt about them or some shit like that, using that to their advantage or doing something to cause you to, give more to them than you actually needed to or they actually deserve, some shit like that. Because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Messages for Aries. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Clarify. Messages for Aries. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? You got the Hangman, the 10 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Whatever mischances somebody has, like somebody could be a water sign, okay? Heavy water. But somebody, seeing something now from a bigger picture, like a clearer picture, like seeing something, they turn over a new leaf or whatever. But somebody want, some stability, some happiness or whatever, and they coming in like to get it with the Knight of Swords, like very aggressive. Or they see that going after some type of lifestyle like this or something, but it's giving like somebody, coming in like with some type of communication, like saying something very determined. What's the overall outcome? What's the overall outcome for Aries in this situation? Moving forward, what's the overall outcome? Messages for Aries. The overall outcome. Overall outcome for Aries. What's the overall outcome for Aries in this situation? What's the overall outcome? What's the outcome? What's the outcome in this situation for Aries? You got the Devil in reverse. So somebody giving up some type of, toxicity, addictions, a way of being, a way of life, a lifestyle. especially when it comes to somebody like detaching from things, people, and I mean, atmosphere, environment like somebody is in. Yeah, grudge holder at the bottom of the deck in reverse, and the Five of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse to the Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be looking at the fact they may be in some type of competition, or they battling some type of they demons or some shit like that, or it's like somebody knows they gonna be met with some type of hostility, or they with some type of tension. Okay, but it's coming with some type of conflict, arguments or something like that, or they feel like that's what they're gonna be met with that. Like somebody, I don't know if they feel like you're holding a grudge and it's gonna be arguments, fights, and stuff like that if they come towards you, something like that, because of a low work ethic or something like that with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's the overall outcome with the Devil in reverse? This is just for Aries. What's the overall outcome in this situation? And you got the Hermit. So they could be getting some type of guidance or, listening to somebody now as far as them like trying to figure out like a better way of like dealing with the issues. They know fake flexing ain't gonna fucking work because that's at the bottom of the deck. There could have been fake flexing in the past, but this is like them looking within, doing some self introspection. Okay, this is like them actually looking at giving and receiving some type of guidance in a situation. I don't know if they're talking to like somebody on a spiritual level or listening to somebody, listening to things social media wise, but yeah. Give me some more on this outcome. Messages for Aries. You got Queen Rising. Give me one more on the outcome for Aries in this situation. Give me one more. Messages for Aries in the outcome. Moving forward in this situation. You got bad reputation and it came out sideways. You got ego, somebody ego hurt, getting, in the way of reputation, relationship, etc. So this person could be, being talked to or given instruction or, being counseled on things that they may have, with the devil in reverse. This person could be getting guidance, being talked to about whatever they bad habits were, whatever contributed to their bad reputation, or how they being looked at, how they, came off, or how they been moving in this, connection, or just in general, when it comes to relationships, friendships, different things. They may have been in their ego way too much for way too long. So they could have been, it could be trying to kick that and getting rid of those things, those bad habits, things that, may have contributed to their reputation. hmm But that's the message, Aries. Hopefully the message resonates and or is helpful. Until next time, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe on your way out. I would love to have you. This is This and That Tarot. I love you all. Bye.